Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and all on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight, we're back off onto Final Fantasy. The timer's reset. We have a new Mogpendium entries to get to. Yahoo! But first, society quests and all the rest. So back into it? Absolutely. Let's get there, because I don't want to hang out here too long. Been noticing we've had about 4 or 5 laps of one blue aura. Skipping around, doing something here. They come again. They've been doing laps. I don't know why, but hey. I gotta hand it over to him. Yay! Right? Perhaps they have a friend in the area they're waiting for. Perhaps they're waiting for something else. Perhaps they're a streamer on an ad break right now. Perhaps they've been dared to do 50 laps. I don't know. Here to contribute. Have some oil. Away we go. We'll see if they're still doing laps when we get back from the grove. I fly up and over. Dun 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 dun. I know I don't use my music here because there's something said about don't do it with other people's music, and that's fine. So, you know. You may have the stems. Thank you. I heard at one time someone actually made composite material out of banana. Out of the stalks? Yeah. They took it out, gave it a good clean, washed it in stuff to basically pull out the fiber, and then mixed it with epoxy resin to basically make the banana mobile. Right? A car shell, not the actual frame, but the actual outer shell, all made out of banana material. All right, now that we have these, let me finish the laps. Mogpendium. All right, the weekly objective is to hit the dead ends. And this week is to either hit 6 custom deliveries or the Masked Carnival. Same rewards both ways. Complete a stage of the Masked Carnival. Which shall it be? Well, let's take a look at the timers first. In custom deliveries, we have 12 allowances. We could do crafting to hand in for Kurenai and Margaret. We can do fishing for Monongo and Margaret. Charlemagne's fishing, Emelian's is gathering, and Gar is also gathering. Right. Zoe is none of that. Or we can just do what we want. Just go straight to drop that stuff off, and just out here, and that company would probably be nice and fast. So yeah, we got a bonus supply here from Emelian's, and is also the bonus for gathering, but right, and Margaret. Ooh. Right? Yeah, she's all the way over. Right, Kurenai? Yeah. So doing so would build me up more here. Oh, what do I got for gather? Crafter's script. Gatherer's script. I have almost no gatherer's script, and I have so much crafter's script. Or I can hit the Masked Carnival. In the Masked Carnival, Where is my blue book? Thank you. No, 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 no. Timers. A Mass Carnival wants me to do Bomedy of Errors, Too Fast, Too Furious, 4 Ways to Die, Mastery of Water. As the A condition, this or that. Or I can do whatever I want. What to do, what to do. Good call. But first, let's sign on to the dead ends. Either case, let's head back to Limsa. An interesting way to do the chicken with the whole thing. Why does this person remind me of an anime character? Oh, okay, that's why. It's Zofo. It's like, I know that thing. Something's vaguely familiar. Anime character, something like that. It's like, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what I'm looking at. Zofo is a bard duet group that basically have very much the Alphino Alizé, or Morse Point, twin Alizés as their sort of look. Average wait time 18 minutes. That's disgusting. It is disgusting. Quick. Well, if it's going to be that long, I think it's 18 minutes because it's 3 minutes to the pin of a thing. I think so, too. So I would probably say the faster thing to do. Head here, grab the 740 effect. Yay. Really? Yep. Yep. Aw. 1800. 1, 8, 7, 5. That's 20. Yes. Okay, that was definitely more money. I don't think that was a big ticket. No, 306. Cool. Ooh. It's not, but hey, that would have been another 1800 if I'd gone the other way. Oh well, is what it is. Not worried? Not worried. We are not worried. Oh, it's a leap of faith. Yes, please. I would explain. It's a 40, so it's most likely the SIFs. It is a 40, so it is most likely the SIFs. What do we have? Dancer in blue. Very much the short kimono. Yep, everyone will start piling in quick order. What is this man's fantastic shirt? Why can I not select? There we are. Which shirt is this, my friend? Island Resort shirt. I've got the Island Trap. I don't think I've got the Island Resort shirt. I know I've got an Island shirt, but I don't think it's the same shirt. It's like, it's magnificent. Well done. There it is, the leap of faith. Everyone's like, yes! I take it. And then they're like, oh no! It's like, no! Too bad. You know, Sif happens. Oh, hey, we got a metallic link here. Neat. Woo! Just checking. Oh, that's a silver. Put yourself into walk mode. Then everyone's favorite, the pain cones. These ones aren't so bad because they're stretched far enough apart to bounce on properly. Giggity all the way. What the? I'm having trouble jumping up the scrate. Whee! Yo. 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 Oh, flip. Well done. I kind of lost my footing at the last bit. Left, right, no. May the pain cones ever be under your toe, Pixels. I don't know if he's trying to say, you know, should you be able to cross them quite easily because you bounced on them politely? Or whether he's saying, screw you, pixie things. At least I didn't jump that way. Yep. I was tempted to go straight through the middle, but then I was like, no, you know, that's not going to work. You're going to fall straight down and go kapluter. And then you're going to be like, ah, I sucked on that jump. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yay! Tagged. Guaranteed 3 tokens. Let's get the 4th. Let's get the 4th. Do 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 do. Oop. Ah, too far. How do I keep on this? Yep, each of the leaps is more likely at a certain particular thing. So, well, that was well done by you. Yep, everyone's given the standard times. Like, why am I always getting the Sif? Because you got X40. Just like, oh, flip. Oh, like that was well played. Right off the edge. Really? Very much so. Change my angle by about 2 degrees. Me. I got 3 minutes. Got 3 minutes. Got 3 minutes to get up that tree. Can you do it? Oh, yeah. If I don't panic. Like I said, I already got the big money. I just need the last one. Yep, so I got 3 tokens guaranteed. So I just like, let's go. Ah, I've had enough of this and go. But there's always that one more. Always the one more. Push yourself. Be better than you were last time. First time. Don't need the goal. 2 minutes. 2 minutes quick. Up here. That'd be interesting. That did not work out as well as I wanted it to. Yos. Upper at the moon rocks in space. I hope they do actually add another elite district. So you got, because I know they got the 3 right now, which is like 00, 20, 40, which is of course the Gear Albania. Oops, that sucked. Fell off the statue. Yep. The upper Lenorsica and this. So you got Thalion, Upper Lenorsica, this. Ishgard should be technically the next one on the list. True, true. The problem is it's a little rough to build a leap there, and also, right? Also, Godfrey Manderville, who is the guy who's in charge of it all, I don't know how much connection he has with Ishgard. That's true. Right? I know he's got a tie-in with the Loperates, because there's a whole piece for them on the moon. So he got to the moon however he got to the moon. That's a question that's not asked. How did he actually get to the moon? But he got there. True. True. He did get to the moon. Which puts him... That's why I said the Loperates would be a thing you could do, because you've seen him on the moon. You've seen him in Ishgard, too. Yeah, that's true. He has been to Ishgard. But I suspect if it was in Heaven's Ward, it'd be closer to Idleshire. Maybe the floating rocks and jumps around Idleshire. Around the temporal bubble that was there. Exactly. Ugh, excuse me. Still going to be about 9 minutes. In which case, we'll just pull from there. Okay, I need to go this way. Is that the best build for there? No. No, it is not. Carnival I keep separate from other builds because it alters quite regularly. The only thing that doesn't change is this. Ram's voice, beasts don't change, Loom stays, Diamondback stays, Ether, Angel Snack. All this stuff stays. It's this stuff that changes, usually. Right? I try to keep these and those, because those are good dots. What's a good one? Something a little straightforward? Maybe. All right, let's have a look. Two acts to that one. Three acts. Well, Well, I can start here. Already got most of the rewards out of all these things because we've got them all. Yay! So we'll just start with just do a basic one. See if I need to change anything up without having to change anything up. Go fish at you. Yay! Oh, is that it? That's it? That's why I wasn't too worried. I could do that quickly. Yeah, you could. That's just... Yeah, I know. It's like the easiest level, and for 10 coins, it's fine. Yeah. How many coins I got? 41. Be honest, I don't spend enough time in Ul'dah to navigate its streets well. I know it's all done in rings, which is kind of fun. These are all sort of gates to lock down certain zones, which is also fun. But I've spent far more time in Limsa. You has. I do. Regular tombstones. Which ones are available to us now? Nope, I need that. Right, I need the minion. 41. So if I do the dead ends, that'll get me 20. Hooray! I'll be good there. I just thought, Uldah's a free trip. Yay. I don't have to pay for that trip. Right. And to go do the daily deliver. To do the daily deliver, I have to get out. Yep. I have to get out there, hurrah, and find get out there, make them. That's not hard. A little more costly on the thing. Yep, and then I get the script, and I'm not sure what I want for script at the moment. True. I'm going to move all of 5 feet, aren't I? Yay, nay, nay. It's a bright shirt. Bright pink neon pants. Everyone will see you. That's a traveler outfit. We know. When you play in the Warrior of Darkness. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Yadio! Oops, now I clicked out of the window. All goody, all goody. Cool. Now, without that, let's go quickly back to the dead ends. Try to get this one. Just sit here for again? Yeah. Yahoo! What other trouble can we get into? Oh, we can get into all the trouble if we want. What's the best kind of trouble to get into? Now there's a question. We're waiting for this. Next triple triad begins at 2 a.m. on the 22nd. Rowena Cup Classic. We have to sign on to that. And a 766 Florida Vermilion tournament kicks off on the 20th. Okay, got up to 1890 and I'm currently splunning around here. 600 play. This works out. It works out. Next rank in stupid number of points, but I don't care about that. It's my rating. I want this over 1600 again. Being a Stola, there's her address. Problem people dressing up as characters? Absolutely not. Just confuses me when it's an open area sometimes, and I know I'm looking for them. It's just like, wait. Like, the quest marker says go this. It's like, say, this is Scion X, and I'm going to go meet Scion X, and I'm running by. It's an open area, and there's Scion, someone doing a really convincing cosplay of them, and I'm just like running by. I'm like, wait. It's like, I'm here. It's over here. There's. Then, like, click on them, and it's like, oh no, that's not them. Because I don't have the names floating above everyone's head. So you don't notice until then. Yes. So it can be a bit of a fun one. Sometimes. You'd be like, it's a terrible thing. Nope. Close. I went nowhere. Ooh, almost. I heard my feet drop on the floor. Even jump. Like I said, this was discovered by a Lalafell. Of course it was discovered by a Lalafell. Ugh. Geez, that sucked. Back again. I gotta find something to do while I'm waiting. Whee! Oh, stuck. Whee! Did not work. Okay. Oh, why am I jumping here? What if they patch this out too? They could. Like I said, I think what got it was with this whole thing here was because some people were jumping up and it was like when they're trying to get back up for the thing and go, but I got back up, but I couldn't click on the chick, and they'd gotten up this way and they filed it as a report, and then they realized, oh, people can jump up this way, so they had to take that off. I know. Because it wasn't, maybe it wasn't super clear that if you fall off, you have to definitely go talk to them to get put back up there again. Okay, fine. We're up here. Yay! We'll do the blue mage trick. Blue mage trick? Blue mage trick. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. Spitty, yeah, no. Trust me, if I could find an easy way to blue mage my way up here, I would. Every time, I would just literally blue mage it and be done with it. Like, set yourself for speed, cast, jump, and loom. Be like, yep, no, I can get up here with the loom. They'd be like, yay, but loom just drags you across the ground. Yeah, I don't think there is a blue mage movement spell. I mean, there's loom, which drags, which temporary makes you sort of this, but you zoom across. That's why you can move through the bush. Right? I know there's J jump that requires a target. Is there actually another movement? Like, yeah, this one requires a target. Brute justice. Yep. You know. Not tingle, not tide, not cold fog. There's not a lot of real movement abilities in here. I'd have to go through all things to see what ones cause movement. Mm-hmm. Water, water, froth and foam. You wish to die? Worth it. Right, and of course what we're talking about is Stola's young youth, surrounded by, well, not a lot of things. Right? You know, she wasn't making up some chibi style or chuny style spell. She was just being, I would probably say 12 when she did it. Like, mm-hmm. I don't know. My brain's running stupid at the moment. What's it thinking? I don't know. I mean, you don't know. It's your brain. It's like, yeah, I know. It's my brain, which is why I don't know. Eh? Like, welcome to my brain. Nope, I will run. Any way the wind blows. Goes off in 6 minutes. Yay! You know, what I should do is withdraw this. You can heal it. I'm sufficient enough to heal it, yes. Oh, but before we do that, let's just double check. Currency, please. 609. What do I need? 740, 740, 740. Like, all your stuff's super duper high, my dude. It is. Only one ring really low enough to cause an issue. Yep. That's why I wasn't worried if I got that bit. I could just replace this. Mm-hmm. The different weightings? Yeah. Different weightings. It's been a while since I've healed, though. So it's like, you know, broil, do the damage, do the damage while running, do the damage over time, do the damage up close, shields your main tank and give them a heal. This is your main PowerPoint. AoE heal, single target heal. AoE basically heal slash this. It's a light regen. Citation guarantees the next thing is a crit. Technically, it works for this, this, and this. So these two and these two abilities trigger. Right? Eloquim, or Aldloquim, Quinium, Consultation, Indomitability, Excaudation. This X, friggin' thing's trying this. Lust, you know, Indom, X, Aldi, Wide Aldi. The Physic, because that's actually a 450 heal. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's your highest single target heal. Extends this. This is what you do. You do this, this, that, and then everyone gets that. Emergency tactics basically means you hit this, and this, instead of being 180% of the hit points restored, it's cure 200 plus that amount in HP as well. You don't hit it that many times. Not really, no. Right? Because usually with Whispering Dawn and one of these, this is if you need a real big boost. I must admit, it was far more important earlier. You didn't have this thing's power shield to basically throw up. You had like this combo, 1, 2, 3, is great for AoE, the raid-wide AoE, when you know it's coming, because you just like whop and you shield. If you get a good one, which you should, because this gives you a critical, which means you get the galvanize and catalyze. So it's even, it counts as even bigger. You can, right? You get a very high shield, and that just throws it out well, and just like, that'll eat most of the AoE without having to worry about it. Really? Yep. Give everyone, you know, good cast on your tank. This is one of my favorites. Yep, when you realize half the team's in the wrong spot, or you're doing something that requires moving, best spell. That dissipation sends the fairy away. Gives you back your ether flow stacks. So if you're really hurting for ether flow, which you shouldn't, if your tank's doing everything good, it's more a case of everything's, well, going badly. Because you lose your fairy for 30 seconds, which means she's not healing for those 30 seconds. Right, right. And her little heals make up for a lot in your shielding. Hey, it's Chuck. I made it. Garden gnome of a dude. Well, they figure they're gonna have a sit down. You gotta stand in the same spot you were last night. Yep. You got coned out. I did get coned out, and then they got coned out. Yep. I'm okay with that. You know, if they keep coning the spot, or keep knocking out the spots so that it doesn't win as often, I think it will force people to pick new spots, which will be fun. Like, maybe the new spot's, like, over here. Is that likely? I don't know. Well, I've seen 2 wins from... I've won here, and I've seen someone win from there. Yep. You know, just higher percentage to annihilate this spot for a little bit. You know? Just to sort of, like I said, help that confirmation bias go. It's not, you know, not as good as this. All it would take would basically be if reserving the numbers down. I get to survive the first... No, I don't. That's okay. I wasn't looking to anyway. Oh, you just wanted the dead ends. Yeah, I did. It's like no one. There's no healer stacking for it, so I'll stack for it as a healer.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blue star that fell to pestilence and rotted inside and out. The more its people clung to life, the more they suffered.
They're a warrior. They should be fine. Play much mitigation? Always worries me when I watch a warrior.
Until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Where are you getting hit from? Like, seriously, how are you getting hurt?
Those who lived and festered. Those who died and decayed. And the very last of them wished they had never been born at all. In a faraway place, a brilliant star eradicated disease. Before destroying the selfsame lives it had saved.
Yeah, no, I've played with warriors who don't do the rotation politely. And I've played with those that do their rotation very nicely.
Its people sought ever greater freedoms no matter the cost. They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
Ways at full health going in. Mm-hmm. I gotta stay near tank. Ching pong. Ready, ready, ready. Oops. How are you always getting blown up? I even have a shield on you. Here, heal that ding ding ding. It may be a bit squishy. It's not squishy that's the problem. Got nothing to do with squishy. He's standing in the wrong spots,
asked,
getting double smacked.
what is the point? There were none left to answer.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't promise to be the world's best healer.
Farther still existed a star without strife. Where none remembered life's trials or its joys.
Dropped on me, and I wasn't prepared for them to drop like that one.
They lost to apathy.
It's okay. Smart people are on the wait. Sorry, I thought you had that one. Ah, no problem. No problem. I thought I missed that one. And then just like, just like heal through it. It's like, yeah, we're fine. We're good. Jesus. Yeah, like I said, it all happens. Not a rush, not a problem. Right, I like giving the early shield. Oops, get out of there. There we go. You're not worried? Never worried. Just can't dust myself through a tank buster. I was just looking at my swift cast down time and I was like, ah, bum.
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts.
Did not hit them.
Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful. Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Where you lifting that wing? Jing. Putting up with my nonsense, I give a thanks to the tank. They always scare me, warriors. Dark Knights also scare me to a point. They do? They do. Shouldn't, Gunblades and Paladins? No, Paladins are actually easy to work with. I'll give you the reason. Right, where is it here? It's not that, it's not that. Where is the Super Boloid? Nope, it isn't. Shirk, no. Limit Break, no. Where was Super Boloid? Oh yeah. Reduce hit point by 50% at maximum, runs you most attacks. So their hit points drop. Right? 50% of maximum. So if they're at 17,000, they lose whatever half of 17,000 is. Right? Say there's 10,000 hit points. Just because it's easy. They lose 5,000, but if they're already at 4,000, it drops them down to 1. Oh! Right? So if they're already low, it goes straight to 1, and you've got a while to put them back up. There is technically a combo in here that they can get away with. That. But it spooks you the first time you see it. As a healer, oh yeah, it's just like, fuck. That's why you should macro as a tank. Your different things are this. Warriors love to run down because most of their bit is like all gain health back, so they run low on health regularly. And you're like, is he going to do it? Is he going to come back? Is he going to do it? Is he going to come back? In this case, he was like, nope. Paladins don't have something like that. They block the attacks, and they basically, you know, stop the damage coming in them. Block rate 100. You know, so their way of blocking stuff is basically, hey, yeah, the damage ain't coming through. Cool. So if they're low on hit points, they're low on hit points. Right. Their combo will restore some of their hit points. That's for certain. But you can tell where in the rotation they are easier. They've got easier things. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, right? So basically, you try to keep your paladin up because although they can heal themselves, they really don't want to. Just want to keep going. Right? Warriors run down, run up, round down, run up. Right? Your Gunbreaker is just going to scare the pants off you. And Living Dead is its own thing. Right? Living Dead is its own mischief. Right? Restores hit points based on this. So you become Living Dead for 10 seconds. Under effect of Walking Dead, most attacks won't lower you below 1. Amount hit point totally in this is restored. Change to Undead Rebirth. If this amount not restored, you'll KO. So it's a whole, like, to use it properly, effectively you become invulnerable to be killed. You have to get you got 10 seconds to get their health back to maximum. And then they become basically another indestructible for a period of time after that. And technically done right, they should be able to recover most of the hit points themselves. If it's used as the deep dung crap, then yeah, I'm not good enough with it, and I know I need it like this. But the trick is with Living Dead, with Super Boloid, with, I think the only one who doesn't have that is a, give me a second here. I don't think a warrior has, I know they've got, not they don't have an instant go away. Yeah. Prevent you from reducing less than 1 for 10 seconds. Alright. It doesn't stop you from taking damage, but it stops you from dying. Right. Right. And then, of course, usually what they'll do is they'll pop this at the start of them going in, pop it, go down, and then back themselves up with their proper cooldowns and get their life back. Stores mana, or stores your own... Bleh. It stores this, gradually restores this. Shake it off, bloodletting. With each weapon skill, effectively this, cure potency. Oh, so it's up and down on their own thing, which is why they're often referred to as blue healers. Right? I don't do it very well. So, choice of tank for me is always Dark Knight, but I'm always skittish around using Living Dead. I need my macro back. I haven't put it back yet. Which is basically using Living Dead. You know, using this skill, Beware Healer. There should always be a sound effect and a message popping up in party chat that you're about to do it. With your ultimate reduction of whatever. It just means your healer's happier. Trust me. Healer's happy. It's like, I'm using home gang, right? Okay, so you can't die for 10 seconds. Cool. I expect your life to basically be dropped badly down. Now. Right, so... There it is. That's the weekly. Yay! I got 7 minutes. I could race back to Limsa and come back here at the time. Perfect. Alright, so like I said, and it double scares a shield healer. Right? Astrologian and definitely White Mage. It's like, oh, I'm going to drop to 1 Benediction with the White Mage. It's like, bing, done, whatever. Right? Oh. Right? Literally, there's a button you push, and it's just like, yeah, no. Dealt with. 69 tokens. Nice. Right? Same thing in little... Right? An Astrologian needs a little more time to do it, but they're also fairly power healers. Right? Shield healers like myself, it's like... Right? I would be... Emergency tactics, you know. Emergency tactics, deployment tactics, Aliquin. Power that mega heal up. Oh, okay. I have to tell the shield to basically all go, like, everything go into healing. Okay. Right, otherwise I'm looking at, oh damn. Get rid of you. Got another 3. Hope nothing blows up before this. Pixie created this for you. Miniature version of the Spectralness. Hero from a distant world, whom you fought. Okay, also, 3 speed, 30, 45 this, cost 10, instantly restored ally shield, effective against shields. Okay. 20 points to fire off the special ability. That's not terrible. Yeah. There's actually a site I've spotted. Gives you all the rundowns on it. Black Cat. 35, 50 defense, 7, 10 hit points, cost of 30. I will admit, female Omega is definitely one of the higher attackers, higher defenders. Cost 15, cost 25. Kind of wish you could actually sort by strengths as well here. You know, sort them by their speed, all their stats, you know, their hit points, their this, that, the other, their type, their cost. You can't sort them out by their this or by their auto attack. Be nice. It's a very bright sword and shield. Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? 3 minutes. 3 minutes for another 3 tokens. Woohoo! Belugi Delalugi. There's a name. Awesome. We'll give you a big shout out, big thumbs up. If you run into them, give them a appreciation tag for it, saying, hey, we like ya. Really? Absolutely. We're only basically positive vibes here. Right? Everyone gets splattered. Everyone gets dinged. I just laugh internally when I see a mentor's crown and they get perplatted by being, well, silly. Like, I'm wearing 5 pieces of 90 gear. They lie. Right? Well, the Dead Ends has a item sync level at set here. It's a 90 dungeon, and it's 570. Thalia was the highest gear. Same thing you can get from the token stuff, which I can double check. Right, by getting out to there, yeah, it's a cheap ride on the airship. So they would have had to have something above 90 gear to push them above that. Yeah. I think 650, 660. Because I still have the ring, which was 650, 660 stuff. Right, so 5 pieces of 660. I don't think it would be enough. Right? I honestly don't think it would be enough to get you up there. But that, oh, you... Got it in one. Yeah, no, I can find that out. Good, I could. So, first things first. Let's go. Like, I got Thalia gear, which is 650. I think. Yeah, I think so. Ugh, or here. I was gonna go with the tournament play. We're having fun with the tournaments. Yep. Imagine intentionally trying to get the achievements. There's a guy who did it, or doing it. It's just like, oh, some of those achievements are just gotta be pain. Right, so I think it's, yeah. Yeah, so augmented ceridium ring, yeah, at 660. And you need 590, and so assume these 5 pieces here and all those with a weapon that's equivalent. Maybe I like I'm 749, so if I go to my armory chest, just take this stuff off temporarily. Yeah, I've got 750 and 5 pieces of 750 gear. It's like, oh, right? I just think, so that's why I say I think they're lying about that. I think they're just a case of being, oh yeah, I forgot this happens. They hadn't run the dead ends in probably a couple years, and they just got caught out by not knowing, forgetting the mechanics. I've done that. What's the recommended? Tataru? 5.6 over the 7. Okay, I kind of agree with that. Right, AA 666. Oh crap. It's 28. 24, this. I have a hard time disagreeing with that. I'm having a hard time. The twins being the 9-9, looking at them going, maybe, yes, maybe no. A second there, my brain went flat, and I'm like, okay, it's not reverse, so I'm going to play Tataru there. I think they thought it was reverse draft. Okay. Played as 3s, played as that. I can play that. If he plays this, I've got 2 decent cards to play. Thank you. I did not think he had the Admiral. That's all right. It is. I'll win back all the other points. For winners, for losers. First of the losers. No! It's okay as long as you make the comeback plays. All right, Root of the 3 Hearts. Let's see what you have for a play. Interesting. Jeez. There's not much I can do about that one. Ooh. 2 points, 2 captures. I got a point. Yay. And no capture. Well, they're definitely at the very top. Oh, crap. Are we fighting again? Yay. Oh, no. Nope. Someone else. Okay. Is there any way I can get up there? No. That's okay. Me first, huh? Me first. All right. Yeah, I know. I went with the recommended, and I must admit there was some stuff that was just terrible in that hand. I can't disagree with that. It's like I'm having trouble making my answers here. It's like, lots of 6s. It's like, I see where the problems in the hand are. You do? I do. I'm not the lowest on the table, so I'm not last place. I'm always happy about that. Holy crap, 6 and 5. He just gwent of 3 diamonds. What was your deck? I want to know. Alright, let's have a look at their full deck. Oops, that's not what I'm looking for. So you had the AA, the 7-7, 7-8-9. That's not a bad card. And an 8-6 on this card. They were packing some good numbers. I think this is their lowest rated card. Outside of him. Alright. 9-8, this, that, the other. I would have been hard-pressed to fight that one, too. And their deck? 7-7, that is a very good card. 9-9. Okay. 4-7-1-1. Mm-hmm. I know why they put that in the bottom once I saw this. They wanted to take this to the... wanted to fight from bottom to top. If I had gone and backfilled the top corner with Thancred, it would have actually probably ruined them. Would have? It would have. Because it would... Thancred's 9 on one side would have forced the... and the 7 underneath, the Admiral couldn't take that card. Oh, okay. So if I'd built from top to bottom... That's why all open is such a dangerous thing for a draft deck. Because once you can see if someone's got no real attack from the underside, if you do, you want to basically force them to have to play cards one direction. So, you know, having a deck that's one directional, not good. Nope. Directional? One directional. Where's my card decks? So I can attack down, left, vertically, top corner, top corner. Okay. In this deck, because it's the smaller cards, attack the corner, attack above, attack center, attack this. Right, this one says I got a vertical attack, vertical underneath attack, this. You can see what I mean. I can attack ups and downs, lefts and rights. But the deck obviously wants to attack right more than it wants to attack left. Left, I have 2 8s, 2 7s, and a 2. Right, I have 2 low numbers, a 7, a 9, and an ace. It's right. 2 1s going up, 1 1 down. In this, I have case of top corner, bottom corner, center, middle. But this is for plus same, so I'm trying to have the math work for me. Doesn't always. And this one's just a case of running the 12. Right? There's always... Everyone wants to run one theme deck. Like, if you were able to go to a tournament with, 3 decks, and as long as you won 2 of your mat, or, take multiple decks to a mat tournament, and you can play the multiple decks, you'd probably run, one of them would probably be a theme. Okay, let's see what the recommended says first. So... that's a 7/7 versus all 6s. That's a vertical attack, but it's a poor card for this. This is a vertical attack. The 7/9 is cool. Again, 7/9, 8/7. So it's a strong 3 card. This. I disagree with these 2 cards. Yeah. Because left and right. This is a stronger left-right card. This is not so good. But this is very powerful across the top. Okay, so I need that. Because I've got down attack somewhat side, down left. Then I've got very strong down attack and side attack. I can get a little bit stronger up. I'll go with that. Pachi Pachi and Lily Starfall. All right. Let's see where I place. You don't care? It's a game. It's supposed to be for fun. None of us love the idea of losing, let's be honest. I'll never get over the fact that I feel like when I see my cards over here, because I'm so used to them on this side, from all the other play. I'll do that, because I can. Okay. Interesting play. Take that back. I don't want to play that just yet. You played them into the corner. Yep. Knowing that your 9s would protect you. Exactly. Like, he played his power card there. Yep, so they had the same choice of card, and I went with the 999 versus the ace card. Yep. Aces are great, but from what I've seen in here, unless you get a double ace that's actually strong in a direction, left, right, up, down aces aren't as strong unless they have ace strong numbers. Lily Starfall. All right, player versus player again. I'm up first. Let's play Roll top corner. Play a strong position initially. Okay. Okay. I'll attack that one. They can't take my card. So we'll draw. One of us will fight Prideful Stag. You can tell about partway through it was a case of they don't have a lot of vertical attacks straight up. That's why they played center with the power card. Yep. I could have played my 9/9 and taken it, but then have to defend the ender. Oh, we're against Patchy Patchy again. All right. We'll flip that. Okay. I think they had the ace both ways. I was trying to figure where they were going, but... Like, are they trying to attack down here? Trying to attack here? Both at the top? Okay. They've gone there. If I'd played where their thing was, would I lose too? I think they got me in a double pinch because they played that top corner. Yeah, they're sort of... no, that would have worked okay, because they would have aced ace and not been able to take that card and take that. So if I had played this square, like if you got your 9 here, I'd played the side square, that to take his top card, he wouldn't have been able to take it back this, and he'd only be able to attack the 2 with an ace. That would have given me the win. But I got greedy and tried to take both top cards and played into their hand. and got the draw out of it. Well played by them. Right? So, well played strategy by them. Absolutely no complaints. So they outplayed you? They outplayed me very well. If you'd gone the 9s to take top and center, well, the center was mine anyway. Yeah, it would have scuffed them because they wouldn't have the card to take back the other way. Right? They couldn't take the Geralt card because it was already theirs, and they weren't able to take the top card because it was already theirs, and they could only take the one card back. And that was already a card up when they placed that top corner, so it would have gotten 2 cards up, and then they would have gotten 1 card back. So even if they could take Geralt, they couldn't take it. They wouldn't win the match. Getting greedy? Little bit. Definitely on your own head. Definitely on my own head. That's for certain. You got to be harsh with yourself. Defeat is the best way to learn. And I get the Geralt card. Yeah. Nothing I like better than a deck when it basically blows up and fails. To be as perfectly honest, a deck that fails miserably is probably one of the best kind of thing. A deck that's doing moderately well, it's like, oh, this deck does moderately well. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, where's the problem in the deck? Where's it has an issue? All decks do. Especially when you're building new. Copying someone's deck, maybe you can see there's a problem here or there, but when you build a new one, you always run into the problem. Like, oh, this deck has this problem, and this deck has that problem. Right? And it's not until you actually give a good old test with everything that you actually see it. You know, it's like, how many kabooms can you get wrong? There we go. Decks that are utter wrong. Decks that are utter wrong that you're trying to get working. By constantly blowing up, you can see where they're sticking. Hey, green fur. Alright, so we go recommend. I can't discredit that. That's a good card. It's 6-5. That's with a 5 versus 6-6 and 5-5-5. So, all around, not a bad card. They're recommending this one, which is 6-7-8. This versus 7-7-6. 2-2-5 is sort of this. This isn't bad. It isn't bad. 7-7-6, 3-6-5, 7-6-8. Okay, double 9s, very good power card. The double aces is very, very powerful. 9 aces, just as powerful, and the 6 is better. 9-9-9, 8-8-8. I'm very tempted for this one here. I want that card because it's useful. Does mean I'm sort of losing something. Ray Sloan. All right. Let's see if your luck and building skills are better than what my idiotic of capability is. Come on. I'm not great at this. Okay, I'm up first, so let's play. Let's play something strong and then the initial. See what they've got. Okay. Okay, okay. 9-8 this. We both played power positions. Build down. Now comes the flurry. That was well played. Right? I gave them a choice. Either they play the safe card and they don't lose a card, or they play to take my card, and hopefully my 8 is strong enough to take whatever it is they've got on that side. Wow. The green hands. Woo! Okay, they're on first. That's a very, very strong position. Let's play this. That might force them to play there. Nope, they're going to play there. Okay. I'll take that back. I can't take this from below. They've played both their power cards. So that should give me that card. Got a draw out of their deck. Nice. Nice, nice. All right. Match point. Anyone come close? No. As long as I draw, I win the match. Right? So if I can't win, go for the draw. Okay, they're on first. That is a very powerful play, initially. Let's take the other corner. Okay, that's both their power cards played. They haven't played their 3. They haven't played their other card yet. I think I'll be okay here. Aren't you fun? There we are. I'll take that. 5 and 3 captures makes me the top guy on there. Ray Sloan also gets another draw. So they got 1 loss, 2 draws. Cool. And you got 2 wins, 1 draw. Meh. Right? Right, I'm looking at that deck. So they got the sisters, Itsui and Kune. Leviathan, I agree with this. They had the 766. I would agree with that versus my 3 card. My 3 card was this. You know, lose the 8, but you get the other 2 6s. Isn't that right? Or no, another 6 and a 4. Okay, so I agree with that. They had the same 1 card as me, and their 2 card was very strong one direction. And my 2 card was also strong in basically the opposite direction. They had the mirror cards there. Woohoo! Wow, Bell drawn 10 fingers, huh? What is that card? Card list. What is he? 2? Display filter. Oh, this. Card decks, this. Customize filtering, 2 stars. Burp. Status is only a 2-star. Yeah, she is. Baldrin 10 fingers. So he's a 7-5-5-3. Oops. Not here. Nice. 600 on the money. 600 on the money. Now, let's find out where the next thing is happening. The next thing happens in Sabon Minot. I haven't done that many runs tonight. Nope, it's going to be a leap of faith. All right. I think I can get in a raid or trial. Raid or trial. Maybe. '11th circle. Fair enough. Raids and trials are 8 man. You need 4 DPS, which is why you go faster to get in them as your DPS. Oh, hey, do we actually have 3 runners? New runners, welcome to the fun. I don't think those so match. So like, all of a sudden my brain goes, is that actually part of that song? I don't know, but I hope this tank is a, yes, Maru. Oh, aren't they wearing something absolutely sleepy?
My heart quivers in anticipation.
And I do not have my friend. That was entirely my fault.
The light embrace or darkness consume.
Oh, Sleepy forgot. Alright. They're a warrior. 1 debuff ain't gonna hurt him.
is judgment! The balance must needs be maintained. Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Woo! Nobody got blued up. Excellent.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Going back. How much I really say about my rotation is like, nah, instinctive at this point. You know, you're just like, nah, 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 nah.
Will light embrace or darkness consume? Will you be judged worthy to exist?
I don't know. I'm not going to your flame very quickly. Nah, not really. I need to move.
Take your measure. From beyond!
That was a perfect Phoenix, if I do say myself.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
Yeah, I'm from the future. Not to crap on your parade, but no, you don't sort of hang out there, my friend.
Take your measure.
Like, but why not? You kind of go bit EP. You kind of have to be smacked down. You get a smack down. Who does the smacking down? You know, I think Famous would actually be okay with that, thinking about it.
Now to take your measure.
But that we're the one who takes him down.
Victory!
Oh, we get double Phoenix.
Warriors forged in my
Yes.
own image.
We had Phoenix leading into Phoenix. Beautiful.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Yeah, theme has to go down. Someone hits with this thing. There he goes. GG. Where is... Ah, they left. Damn it. They left. I was going to thank Maru. Right. People have thematic names that match what we know about the different races groups. You know? I like to basically give a double point thank you to. So, for instance, Rogaran names that... They're a hard one. What traditional Rogaran names are, because a lot of them are like... Oopsie! Like, you got Ochre Holder as an example, or Running Water, or... They have very, very descriptive names, which are like objects and thing. Descriptor thing, like Hoary Boulder. Oops. Goof. That just needed to be a little pop jump. I know, everyone's gonna love the fact that it's acorns and pain cones right off the bat. Like, you got past it last couple times. I know, I'm being a bit of a goofy. Not thinking, my brain's just like, oh, by the way. Flip. I should just hit the sprint and go straight to the other pine cone. I can almost do it. You like guaranteed long jumps. Oh, yeah. I prefer the longer jumps. They're easier to manufacture or to get to and do. Oh. I tried to jump and I couldn't jump, so I was already over the edge. Like, no! Bim, 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 bim. Like I said, I can do it. I just... like to get a good way to do things. Whee! Oh. How many people think basically just got really grumpy with the early pain cones? Oh, probably everybody. Like, everyone hates it. Ooh, almost thought I was going to fall again. No, I have to do it again. Do it again. But you'll do it until you like it. It's like, no. It's like pull a Lando. This deal is getting worse at every minute. I'm altering the deal again. It's like, God dang it. Yes. Do. Take a look at my out of the corner of my eye. goal. Hooray! Look at that, still have 5 minutes to go. Wee. Oh, come on. Got my face into the metal several times. It's like, yeah! Like, I love it. Here. Boom, 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 boo, boo, doo, boo, doo. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo. Do this for a few minutes, I guarantee you, you're gonna know about it in several different places. Dun 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 dee 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 do 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 ba ba da da dum ba ba da da dum. Oh, over here, the painty cones. The jumpy spots. Can't see them all the way over there. It's a pity. Like, you can't fly, your mount can't fly any higher. No! That's the 12. Which is very much 5th era construction by the look of it. It does line up with Ampedor and a lot of that, right? Numidian architecture. So, yeah, it does. So built in the 5th Umbral era. Dun, dun, dun. They died. Or just outright exhausted. I don't blame them. Four more tomes. So we got the bonus 30. We got all the 30s. Yes, we did. Let's lose that. Well, circle. I'd be kicking myself about because I'm at 29 tokens. I'd be kicking myself if I didn't go straight for the 30. Really? Absolutely. Oh, true. Besides, there's a few people running it new. New runners.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest!
That one always sucks. We get your parade rained on.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
No, don't go back.
From nothing, I mold life.
Thank you.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Parthenos is the one to watch for.
Forged from the fabric of creation.
I vote here. See how well you did on your guess. A little bit right, all right. Then scores it. Got the right side today. Flip the coin.
Shine brilliant for me!
Excellent. No Parthenos knocking-offs. That's the AoE. Owie.
To silent vessels, I give voice.
Okay, healer's in the right spot, or a right spot, anyway.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Oh, this is an easy one.
This is but a glimpse of the god's strength. Behold such power as you will never wield.
$47. Pretty good.
From the pit of the seven hells to the pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble!
Like, ham up the line. Now, from the steepest pits of the seven hells.
Such a singularly resolute soul.
Onto the, I don't know. I've heard it dozens of times, so I just dismiss it most of the time. Make fun of it. Yes. There's the blue one. There it is. There's the Gothalopolis coming.
Shine brilliant for me!
Oh, Parthenosinus.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze. Today, my theory shall be proven as fact.
Lock with this. I don't know. I make fun of most of the she has. Especially the ones I don't have to take to the face. Oh no, she's rolling 2D12s and 2D8s. Ah, they fell off the table. Welcome to the runs, my friend. Welcome to the runs. Gonna make fun of that? I always have to make fun of that. That's worth making fun of. I guess the equivalent of a Kamehameha or Dragon Ball power-up would be reciting, you know, the Ultima spell. From the deepest pits of the seven hells to the pinnacle of heaven, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima! Yes, it's that reading, isn't it? Do. Nice. Nice. Ba-dum. I should sit down one day and just play stuff. Oh, we have an RP walk going. Stale meme. We'll go with it. It's like, who's leading this RP walk through the town? I'd be like, play Skyrim, but you're not allowed, you have to walk everywhere. It's like, ah. How'd you get round to Morrowind when there's no horse and you had to walk everywhere? Well, either you didn't, you jogged everywhere and you just gave up trying to worry about your athletic skill. Just leave it as a minor skill so it wouldn't affect your level. That's how we used to do it. Oh, so yeah, you would still keep you'd keep your like acrobatics and I think it was light armor is your speed stat or something like that, and you would try your best not to jump. Good luck with that. Or you just basically walked and fast traveled everywhere. Oh, look at that barding for a moment here. Machinist barding? Yeah. 400,000. So you could, if you had it, you could get it and dump it on here for 400,000. Yeah. Yeah, you could. Oh. I know, it's one of those things, and it's like, oh, wow. I did not recognize that. Nah, it's just the way it is. So 7.3 hits, we're going to get some new stuff. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting some new stuff in 7.3. I don't know what it contains yet. If they're keeping it under their hat a little bit, I think. You do? Let's see if I can find any patch notes for previews points for that. See if the site point that they put all this bonuses up have done anything for it. Promise of Tomorrow is what the patch point's called. Early August, yeah, we figured that. New main scenario, yep. New alliance raid. Oh, they're bringing in the part 2. Okay, the second walk. Yep, they are. Yep. New dungeon that goes with the main scenario. Cool. New trial. Okay, so we got another boss fight. All right. Let's just open up our standard way of doing things here. So, as you can see, we're opening up this one here. So it's gone this, and then we have that. Will be the next one, and this will be the final raid available. This will, of course, have the highest gear in it. Hooray! Outside of token gear. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not covering it. They're moving the Unreal Trial to Wreath of Snakes Unreal. Cool. A new deep dungeon. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have... this is going to be interesting, because Palace of the Dead goes from 1 to 50. Technically 1 to 61. Right? Heaven on High goes from 61 to 71. Right? There is no 71 to 81 or vice versa. There isn't? No. I mean, you can stay there till 80, but most people will head to South Botian Front, because South Botian Front runs from 70 to 90. There's an 80 to 90 dungeon in Eureka Orthos. So this will be 90 to 100. So Heaven on High, technically you can stay to 81 and then go to Eureka, so you can do straight through all the deep dungeons. More Hildebrand. We are so doing that. They're adding in the next society quest. They are? Yep. The next society. Yep. And if we go to my mine, Dirk, push C. Reputation. We are quite literally tomorrow. We'll be completing the Mamulja. Oh, Series 9 PvPs kicking off too. So PvP, I need to get on it if I want that minion. I've not been doing enough PvP to basically get the slasher. Yeah, so there'll be basically a new thing, new framer, new minion, something else, this, and then a lot of this stuff. Right? Further enhancement weapons, so more of your thing. They also got a cookbook out. Whee! They do? Yeah. Actually, the second one in the set, too. I think. No, yeah, it's volume 2 of the cookbook. I gotta get volume 1. The Final Fantasy cookbooks? The Final Fantasy cookbooks, yes. Yes! I think I'll just drop out for half a moment. I'll just use the washroom. You think so? I think so. I'm just going to give everyone a returning soon. Just so, because I am. Yep. I won't take too long. Nope. No. Back in less than 5. Oh, we're all back now. We are? We are. So let's get back to it, shall we? I think so. All right, let's reschedule. Rejoin. Oof. That feels better. It was one of those cases. It's not, you don't have to do it, but when you think about it, you're like, can I hold for this half an hour or so? Probably. Do I really want to try to pull that stunt off? Maybe it's best not to. Right? I wonder if someone's selling those earrings. Don't see them, so either they're not available or not. I've seen how one of these work, an actual siphon coffee brewer. They're big in Japan. They are? Yeah. This is a percolator by the look of it, or it's a cowboy coffee can. Well, let's see. Cowboy coffee, it's a boiled coffee, where you add the grounds, water, boil it for a bit, take it off the heat, let the grounds settle, pour. Siphon coffee is how to describe this? You put the water at the bottom, let it start to boil. You have a thing that plugs into this, like with a glass on glass sort of seal. Filter in the bottom of that. Your coffee goes on top of that, and you put it in there. So you let it boil a bit, stick it in. Continue to let it boil. The water basically forces its way out up through the siphon piece into the above, fills up the top chamber with water, akin to a mocha pot, right? Hot water, steam, blows it up. Then you take the heat off. And what happens then is after a while, it sucks the, right? It develops a bit of a vacuum at the bottom, and it will now pull the coffee through the filter down the bottom. Oh, it's very cool to watch, right? And apparently it's like I said, it's a Japanese style of coffee. I like learning all the different types of coffee. You do? I do. Had what varieties? I haven't had the Japanese variety or how they do it yet. Everyone's had, well, I'd say almost everyone should have had drip and or espresso at this point. The various varieties. Yep. Mocha pot, maybe. Turkish. Actual Turkish. I've had it, but some people know. There's a lot of people who do instant coffees. Really? Yeah. That catches me off guard when I watched a bunch of people. It's like, oh, this is how we sort of do, how we do coffee in this region, right? It's like, oh, I did not realize it was an instant coffee culture over there. Right? That could be just because of weather or details such as, regular coffee beans take a while to lose their stuff, but some people might not have the, it's like, oh, to crush up my beans, I have to pull up the old mortar and pestle, and then everything tastes of coffee. Right? Someone might not be willing to do that. But a small jar of instant coffee, just throw a couple spoons of this in, some hot water, drink it. Yeah, I see that. Right? You forget. Right? Ground coffee, good. But, maybe they have plenty of water, plenty of this, but ground coffee's not a big thing because the filters, of course. Oh, right. Right, so they don't like the boiled type of, where you just cowboy coffee it, water, grounds, boil it, French press with a sort of thing. Got one of those. And I'm like, oh, that is quite the intriguing thing. Right? Not everyone throws milk and sugar into their coffee either. But someone throws salt and pepper? Well, pepper, yes. Wait, what? I'm not kidding either. 2 points for figuring out where that comes from. Oh, I just passed you, I was saying. Like, just now. Whee! Just ran past him. Didn't spot him. That's a terrible person that I am. Oh, well, go to the other side of the world then. You're banished. Anyone want my mixtape? No, I don't need that mixtape. We do not need it, but we will make the 800 bucks. It would absolutely be kicker if you could have a market board here to go with what's over here. Yeah. Oh, let me steal something here, but I'll say. What is it? Wolf? Wolf something? Wolfham? I wrote it down. Doodly-doo. Jump upstairs. Oh, I was talking about the helmet. Just talking about the helmet, the Wolf Run helmet. The wolf charge, wolf something. But. Do. Got my 30 for the week from the Moogles, and that. Some non-30 tokens now. Yay! That's good. Gotta play your tiles? I gotta play tiles. Gotta have some fun. One of those. Yeah, that helmet I pointed out the other day, it looks like the head with the mouth open. You're like, oh no! And it's like, oh no. And every Rothgar is another Rothgar. Oh, it'd be terrible. I got the image. I just have to crop it and stick it up. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da. Sort of nonsense. Oh, it's taking forever. Taking forever. Okay, scrap that then. Withdraw. We'll race. We'll race instead. It happens. It's been a couple cases of just a case of we'll have to race. We're not worried. No. Technically, we could go back to Gold Saucer immediately and... Actually... Quick race back. Let's see what the event is. Doo-doo. It is a... Anyway, the wind blows. 26 seconds. I'm not going to make that in time. But I will make it fast enough to watch the group get knocked off. 11, 10, 9, 8, 6. Ah! True disappointment. And you are standing in the wrong spot. Oh, it's Wind Up Emmerich. Oh wait, no it isn't. It's a Lalafell. As I said, you're standing in the wrong spot, little Emmerich. Yep, the spot. Done in again. Bye-bye the stack. Sure that's the stack? Yeah, that's where they've been standing. Someone's expressing FAQ. It's fine. I wouldn't have gotten more than one out of this anyway. Okay, they're already toast. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Not bad. Not bad. And one of them got What the Funga Part 1. Yay! Just me for a race. That's okay. That's okay. Balthazar, 0, Nero Ether, 300, the R300s. You were just being mean to them. Oh, and then some. The Lunar Jetbird definitely beat the stuff out of my race. Training day. Woo! Got an achievement out of it? I did get an achievement out of it. Train your Chocobo to a rating of this. Chocobo Trainer, 285. 285 out of 300. Nice. That would give us 310 for putting into acceleration. Gonna hold off that for a moment? I'll hold off that for a moment. Here we go. Oh, there's someone else here. Miss Magic. Oh, it's another sprint bird. I should have guessed when we're on this map. Ah, boot cheese. Get out of the road, Omega. Ugh. Oh, well. Got one more. Ooh, what's the fish? No, 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 no. What button I keep hitting to load up the fish? Control Y. Yeah, that's the fish log I keep hitting. Because I'm going for this, and I'm hitting the Y key instead of the... Because the Y's right there. That's how I've been doing that. Alright, okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, we're gonna run away for a day? We are gonna run away for a day. Alright, so we're out of here. We are out of here. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this chat button. Jeez, I'm pushing the wrong buttons, aren't I? Like, you are doing it wrong, apparently. It'll all work out somewhere. Somewhere in the wash it up. It all pops out. So, with that, we're going to run away for another day. Yes, we did pretty good. We got both Mogpedia elements right off the bat. Yay, plus 30. We got the 50 point for the Necromancer. Hurrah! We got all those subset goodies. Yay! So, we're on to the 30s. We should get through those pretty quickly, because there's only a few of them. So much less we have to gather. So much faster we can do it. Excellent. Then what do you do once you got all the stuff you want? I don't know. We'll see how big a pile we get before the end of the day. As it says, it's only a short run. It's only supposed to be for this, because early August is when it all hits. So, we should be fun for that. I know, we did a slight review for it, but that's good. So let me thank everyone who showed up tonight. Yay! If you watched this on replays, hey, thank you. And if you're watching this on the VODs, thanks again. You know when we're back on next. That's right, 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern for more Final Fantasy action. If you're up for the Oblivion Replastered, that's Friday, Saturday, or unless they do an All Worlds maintenance before then. So, up for that. Until then, until next time, laters!